Right.
You know, but it just cleans things up for him in the passing game. You know, and it's able to take some of the pressure off of him a little bit, and you know, apply it to one of our best players.
That being said, how much are you going to need out of your receivers, you know, this week? And it seems like they've done a good job against the run, and it seems like, you know, you have to have, you know, every part of your offense clicking anyway. So,
right.
What are you going to need out of them this week?
Just the ability to make big plays when their numbers dialed in, being able to win one-on-ones, and really cash in, making people pay when we do dial up certain calls that we're exact. You know, we're on point on the things we do, so that it's a big play for us.
Losing, they lost their nose tackle to start the year, but you know, it looked like maybe they were going to be a little bit banged up in the run defense. But they've done pretty well stopping the run. What do you see out of them and their ability to stop the run?
They're big. They play with low hats. Their defensive tackles are really low. You know, Mario plays really low. Edwards on the perimeter. They're big bodies. You know, probably the biggest D line we've faced to this point. So that's where they're. You know, that's one of their strengths. Is they're very strong and they know what they're doing. So you know, they're able to key in on what you do formation-wise, stuff like that, and play your tendencies, and they do a really good job at that.
Jameis, everybody knows, has an elite arm. Is Brad's arm there, or is the total package what's sort of helped him get to where he's been after 9 games?
You know, Brad's a true freshman, and he hasn't had an off season yet with the weight room and all that. So, you know, Jameis is a big man now. When he came in as a freshman, he was thin. You know, he's still big, but he was thin. He's a big man now. You know, I watch him on TV, and I'm just impressed with his overall girth. You know, he's extremely strong. So as far as arm strength, you know, I would say Jameis has the edge on it. You know, but I'd love to see Brad when he gets in the off season. He came in here in the summer. You know, hasn't had a full spring. I mean, winter and then summer. You know, and I'd love to see him. You know, just get stronger. You know, next year, and they try to compare the two. Once one of them has a full year in. You know, but yeah.
I know it's not something you guys will probably spend a lot of time talking about to kids as a staff, but how much do you want them to embrace what this week means for both teams?
Well, you do, you know, and I think our guys get it. You know, at this point, you know, this is Florida State week. You know, I think our guys understand that. You know, I'm sure up in Tallahassee they do as well. You know, they understand this is Miami week, and it's a rivalry. These kids know each other. You know, they've gone against each other, and you know, when they see each other on the field, there's going to be a lot of emotions, and they're going to want to play good against each other.